struggling late. What do you see there?
Well, the main difference between the second unit and the first one really is ball movement, body movement. Like it feels like at times we're very stagnant, and yeah, we have to find that rhythm that we had early on. Those first 5 games of the season. So just make sure we share the ball. Make sure sometimes you just pass the ball just to pass the ball, and the rhythm is gonna come back. Once we all touch the ball, you get a good rhythm. You get better shots. Then we all feeling good. So I think that's the main key moving forward.
It's only been 12 games. Are you guys still feeling each other out? Like I know you know Kemba because you played with him last season, but feeling out Julius and Mitchell and.
Well, I mean, obviously, yeah. I mean, we haven't been playing well together lately. But the good thing is that we did early. So we know we're capable of playing very well together. That's the positive thing. We just have to come back to that. Hopefully tonight. Hopefully tonight.
Is some of this like a hesitance to that you don't want to do what you would do if you were the number one guy? Like I know guys have said Julius is.
No, I think like every night is different. Some games are different. It depends on the matchup. It depends on who's hot or what we're doing. But I mean, if you just look at Milwaukee, it's just really that we were stagnant. But you can't just look at one game and say, okay, here's the problem. Like every night is something different. But just like I said, we have to focus on sharing the ball, make sure we run, make sure we have good pace. We execute well, and we're gonna be alright. Like the start of the game against Philly was actually decent. It was pretty good. We had a bad third quarter, but the start was good. So we're capable of doing it. We just have to sustain it.
You guys have been giving up a bunch of threes. What's the issue there that you see?
Threes?
Well,
yeah. Well, first of all, transition. Transition. When you don't score, it usually affects your defense in transition. You have more and more teams and players that are seeking three on transition, and then half court. We're a team that's known of I'd say protect the paint. We do that pretty well, but the thing that's a little hard is protect the paint and then get out. So we have to make sure we have multiple efforts and that we really go out there and contest the shots.
Was Tom, has he been on the starters a little? I mean, he seemed very angry the other night with the media about the starters and stuff. Has he?
I mean, I would be too. I mean, we don't need Tom to get mad at us. Like we know we did not play well last game. Like we're all veterans. We all know what we're capable of doing, and it doesn't feel good when we don't play well. So. We definitely lost the game, and we all feel responsible for it because the bench did a great job. So,
what about you? You started off on fire. How would you characterize your play lately?
Well, I think it's been the perfect reflection of our starting unit. We started really well, shooting the ball well, sharing the ball, etc., and now it's not as good. It's not as good. So, are we playing? Not as well because we're missing shots, or are we missing shots because we aren't sharing the ball? It's always that question that you got to ask yourself. And in my opinion, it's because we aren't getting good shots, and because we aren't working the defense well enough.
What was it like sitting on the bench for 12, 13 minutes? The final 12 minutes.
How did you feel?
Yeah.
The guys were playing well, but I mean, you obviously want to be on the floor. But we had no business in being on the court.
Evan, when you look at this matchup tonight, when you watch the film, what's challenging about this team and what's it going to take to get it in?